Hello and welcome to Total IELTS, and in today's lesson I'll be looking at IELTS topic vocabulary for travel and tourism. This is a very popular IELTS topic and I'll be focusing on the speaking test parts 1 to 3 with some Cambridge past paper sample questions and Band 7 Plus sample answers. I'll also focus on some topic words and phrases, common collocations, and our old favorite idioms. For more essential topic vocabulary 7.0, visit the website Total-IELTS.com, where you can download a free PDF copy that contains topic vocabulary lists, word lists, common collocations, and idioms, which of course are useful for all 4 IELTS skills. And in part 2, the topic is describe a place you enjoy visiting. You should say where the place is, what you do there, who you like to go there with, and finally explain why you like to visit this place. A place I really love to visit is Boracay Island in the Philippines. It's a tiny island in the center of the country and a must-see place for foreign tourists and locals, of course. Actually, the main reason why it's so popular is because of its iconic beach, probably one of the most famous beaches in the world. For beach lovers, it's the place to be, and there's lots of stuff you can do there, like snorkeling and diving, and my personal favorite, island hopping. That's where you visit different attractions by boat, such as other islands, and it includes a huge buffet lunch of local cuisine. I always go there with a group of friends, usually on our annual leave. We always stay in the same hotel, but never go to the same restaurants or clubs. I suppose I like it so much because it's a break from routine and a time to chill with my best buddies. However, it was a victim of its own success a few years ago. It became overcrowded and really polluted, I'm sorry to say. There were just too many visitors and illegal hotels, cafes, restaurants, and so on that were set up without official permits. In fact, the beach got so polluted that the government was forced to step in and take the drastic step of closing the place to visitors. But thankfully, it was cleaned up, the illegal developments were shut down, and sensibly, in my opinion, the number of visitors is now restricted. So it's back to its beautiful old self.
Would you recommend visiting this place?
For sure, it's a fun place and incredibly scenic. Lots of things to do and people to meet.
Now, I'd like to ask you some more general questions about this topic. How important would you say is tourism to a country's economy?
It can be very important, especially to developing countries. I read somewhere that tourists are actually responsible for bringing in almost $1 billion a year to our country, which of course has a positive impact on local economies. I know that some provincial areas have benefited hugely from the influx of tourists.
Well, some people say that tourism does more harm than good. What do you think?
It's hard to say. It depends what you mean by harm. I suppose a huge number of tourists have a negative impact. They put a strain on the infrastructure, and some unscrupulous developers build too many illegal hotels and other places. But it can't be denied that tourists bring in some much needed cash.
Do you think that one day space tourism will be accessible to a lot of people?
Space tourism, that's an interesting topic. Well, these billionaires, I mean their companies, are already offering trips to space, but it's only for the wealthy. Of course, the vast majority can't afford it. Who knows, maybe one day in the very long distant future, it'll be cheaper.